Do you ever get so mad sometimes that you wish you could scream at the top of your lungs? USA Today reports that these rage rituals have become popular among women as a way to vent their anger and frustration at life by engaging in a ceremony involving screaming and beating the ground with large sticks. Hi, I'm Jude, and welcome to this episode of Unpacking the New Age. Let's take a peek at what scream therapy looks like. Participants are told to think of people and experiences that have wronged them and to scream and swing the sticks for at least 20 minutes or until they can no longer move their arms. Those who participated in the rituals told USA Today that there's no place where you can see women who are able to be angry like that they should not be condemned for showing their feelings or dismissed by, oh, she's just hormonal, she's unhinged, she's crazy, she's just on her period, she's just whatever. Those involved said that it's a place where you can probably for the first time in a really long time that you were able to scream out loud. So where does the scream therapy come from, also known as PST? It's actually a throwback of psychotherapy promoted by Dr. Arthur Janoff, a celebrity psychotherapist who consulted John Lennon and Yoko Ono. Janoff believed that the psychological neurosis in adults was the result of repressed childhood trauma, which he referred to as primal pain. If a person regresses back to the source of this pain and deals with it in a way such as crying and screaming under the guidance of a therapist, the person could find relief. Professor Sasha Fruholtz from the Department of Psychology at the University of Zurich says, scream therapy just doesn't add up. Primal scream therapy also rests on the partly wrong assumption that traumatic early life events are stored as mental and bodily complexes like a prison. They can only be resolved by screaming, and there's no scientific evidence for this. He said, also, the screams of anger could be counterproductive. We know that such consistent expressions of anger as a therapeutic method have no or even have negative effects on the therapeutic outcome. He said our own research shows that positive screams of joy and pleasure are much more relevant for humans, and they induce social bonding as a positive effect. Psychotherapist Stephanie Sarkis told USA Today that there is no one-size-fits-all method for people to deal with anger, and advises caution for anyone wishing to attend a rage ritual. Sarkis says when you do something like a rage ritual, it's important to know, does it exasperate your anger or does it decrease it? That's something that's on an individual basis. It depends on past experiences. It depends on your own makeup. It depends on your brain chemistry. Experts today are coming to the conclusion that it's largely ineffective and perhaps even harmful, even though some therapists still use it today. There's even a self-proclaimed witch named Mia Banducci, also known as Mia Magic, on social media, who hosts overnight therapies that cost up to $4,000. She refers to herself as an ambassador for the ancient magical way, whose mission is to reclaim our unique, eternal inner wisdom. She says her life is dedicated to reawakening the power of the feminine divine nature, and for all of us to reconnect with the unconditionally loving great mother goddess of our planet. She offers courses such as Money Magic, which contains her most powerful abundance rituals, and Witch School, where students are taught to awaken their eternal magic and supernatural powers while learning to speak the language of the universe and live magical, mystical lives. Jessica, who refers to herself as priestess, mystic, energy, alchemist, and author, held a retreat in Asheville, North Carolina titled Sacred Rage. She explains her mission on her website, saying our ability to connect with the energy of rage is directly proportional to our ability to connect with our life force energy and our ability to create and manifest our body, joy, and power. Does this have New Age written all over it? I want to end this video with a paragraph from a Woman of Grace blog on the subject. The bottom line is that there are far more effective ways for women to deal with anger than employing questionable rituals that might only make matters worse. Besides, the various proven therapeutic means available, deepening one's spiritual life by drawing closer to God has led countless women to inner peace through forgiveness and in genuine healing of traumatic wounds. So what do you think about scream therapy? Have you attended a rage ritual? Please put your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks so much for joining me for this episode of Unpacking the New Age. If you have any suggestions for future episodes, please leave it in the comments. And until next time, Shalom.